Hello, listeners. Welcome to Hear Me Speak. It's Casey here. Today, we find out, well, not today, a couple of days ago, but I'm talking about it today. Another Nigerian kingpin, 419, Hushpuppi, apprehended by no less than the FBI. Oh, the shame of it all. Now, we all know that fraud is the daughter and son of greed. So here we go again with this kingpin who has been arrested, humiliated, exposed for the broad daylight thief that he is, as finally the bell has tolled and the chickens have come home to roost. Now, Hushpuppi, what exactly do you do that warrants you to be classed as a billionaire? If you are innocent, then show us the receipts. Now, we all know that the FBI, they don't play. In fact, any government law enforcement agency best known for their initials worldwide are to be wary of. The FBI don't just see you doing wrong and pull you over demanding license and registration. They go deep, and I mean way, way deep, that you don't even know that they are there. They watch and they gather their evidence over a long time using multiple resources and, of course, sources. And then they strike when they have enough to bury you in a court of law. They leave no stone unturned. And in this case of Oga Hushpuppi, aka Gucci Man, they not only caught him with his hand in the cookie jar, the evidence was all over his face, all over his body, and all over everything else he chooses to expose on social media. So listeners, for those of you who don't know, Hushpuppi, aka Raymond Igbalodeli, was recently arrested in the United Arab Emirates. Apparently, he had allegedly been diverting funds that had been earmarked for this virus pandemic to the tune of $35 million. Now, Hushpuppi claims that he is a real estate agent. And so I would actually say that obviously I'm in the wrong line of work. Because if buying and selling houses nets you billionaire status, then I would like to be part of that status. Why is it that 419, money laundering, and fraudulent activities continues to be synonymous with Nigeria and Nigerians? Why? Because of Oga Hushpuppies and his cronies. That's why. Now, allegedly or non-allegedly, whatever English you choose to apply, his so-called wealth is questionable. When you are busy flouting your concealed gains on social media, knowing that there is a huge disparity between you and your average brethren, then whatever befalls you is yours to bear. When you are chopping money that doesn't belong to you, that you haven't earned, that you keep taking because you think it's a bottomless well, the FBI will show you Pepe. And not right now, they're showing him Pepe. All you can see on his Instagram page is him posing with bags, cars, private planes, designer clothes, shoes, and his puffed up cheeks to even let you know, you, his followers and his admirers, to know that the money is even filling out his face. Now, why for this man? If Oga Hushpuppi had been stealing to then divert the money back to the economy, back to infrastructures, to charities, NGOs, building schools, hospitals, and so on, kind of like a Nigerian version of Robin Hood, then maybe we can all sympathize a little bit. A little bit. But as usual, those that are consumed by greed and self-gratification, they don't know anybody else because their world is all about me, me, me. Now, Hushpuppi calls himself a philanthropist. Philanthropist. Oh dear. Does he, I guess philanthropy is now the new code for fraudster. It means 419 under the table. Maybe that's what it means. Because to me, the more you look, the less you see when you look at this Mr. Hushpuppi person. This is why people shouldn't go celebrating thieves on social media. You see people showing off wealth, things they haven't bought, and he has followers, people aspiring to be like him. Again, show me the receipts. Why do people emulate and aspire to be like this man when they actually haven't seen how he got his wealth? Why do people aspire for the optics of this illusion? Now, this is FBI. This is not some bogus agency that Oga Hushpuppi can buy his way out of by giving them brown envelope under the table. So for him to have made the American news, he needs to know that Wahala don't pass home territory. This is very serious. So Nigerians, why do you keep spoiling the country's name, the continent, the motherland, Why? We all know that Oga's money isn't genuine. Not like you and me. Now, you and I, we work. We work, whether we do a 9 to 5 or we do shifts, we work. And then we have our pay slips to show. And which means that at the drop of a hat, at a request call, we can show our pay slip and our P60 to show what we've earned and what we've paid taxes on. So why is it that living within your means is something to be disgusted by? Why is it that an honest wage is no longer satisfactory for a lot of people? Oga Hushpuppi is a boaster, a liar, a fraudster, and yet he is still emulated. Again, I have to ask, why? This man is so uncouth. He has no social graces, and that could be either when he's eating or when he's speaking. Go check out his IG page and you see what I mean. No offense. I have no sympathy for him, not from me, and I don't think a lot of people have sympathy either. And it's nothing to do with being envious. It's nothing to do with being jealous. It's just a moral code of conduct. Now, times have changed, and 419 might not be as rampant as it used to be a long time ago, but unfortunately, it's still there. This black man is no victim, and he shouldn't dare evoke the name of the country or shout injustice that he's been picked on because he's black and blah, blah, blah. With all his God-given brain and skill in strategic planning and the sense that he has and the gift of the gab and creativity, he decided to channel all that into dubiousness, all that into being a fraudster. Well, Oga Hushpuppi, you're about to reap what you clearly have sowed. Now, his followers and admirers, please, I say to you, be content in your own mind and your own spirit with what you have. Aspiration is a great thing, and as human beings, we should all aspire for something better. But let it be within the law, and let it be within your reach, something you have worked hard for. Do not take what does not belong to you. Now, he can go and pose in an orange jumpsuit as far as I'm concerned, because that's where he's heading. Because Hushpuppi, you have disgraced us, and you deserve whatever you get. Listeners, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Again, thanks for listening. Share this video if you will, and subscribe if you want to. Take care.